Okay, you guys, Canon 24mm RF f1.8 Macro IS STM. Mouthful. Either way, when I bought my EOS R, I believe late 2018, about 4 years now, very close to that. Don't remember the exact date, but I know it's very close. I think it was around this time of the year. I remember hearing something about it and then seeing some stuff later on, possibly in 2019, and we still haven't seen this lens to right about now. I went on the mailing list for B&H Photo, didn't get any notification, just happened to be looking around the other day, yesterday in fact, and I saw the lens and I was like, oh God, you're going to stretch another bill? I stretched it, and here it is. You're looking at it. This is the video quality you guys are looking at. I'm shooting at f1.8, 30 frames per second, 400 ISO indoors with adequate lighting bouncing off the walls. And my computer desk over there give me some side lighting. My 40-inch monitor I use as a computer monitor. Because I prefer that. They're less expensive and they work really good. I like the look of it so much better. Either way, the lens looks really good. I would compare it, closest thing to it would be the 35mm STM. The RF version. Same amount of glass, 11 elements in 9 groups, rounded blades, a hair lighter, same IS, same 0.5 macro, not 1:1, 1:2. Similar focusing distance. I haven't used stepping motor, so I'm guessing the element is going to come out like the 35mm. Haven't done all that yet, but either way, looks really good. I'm excited. Headed up to north for maybe a couple days, and I think I want to try it out and put some samples up for you guys, see what we get. Hopefully daytime, nighttime. Let's see what we got. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to put up one with samples very soon. Okay, you guys, let's see what we got here. Canon RF 24mm f1.8 macro IS image stabilization STM stepping motor. Extremely similar in size to the 35mm. This one also has IS, costs $100 less. I really like this lens. I enjoy the speed. Use it for my YouTube videos with this body. When this body came out, I finally had my camera system after trying a ton of them. I'm very happy with the Canon EOS R mirrorless system. For me, everybody can go different routes, whether they want to go with Fuji, Nikon, Sony. I understand entirely. That was a warranty card and possible information there. Same look like filter thread, 52mm. Let's see what that's. Yeah, I think it's 52. Sounds about right. It's supposed to be a hair lighter. About the same size, maybe a little skinnier than the 35. About the same length. And on the lens cap says 52. 52 on that one also. I believe they're both 11 elements in 9 groups. This one having one UD element in there. Back in the day, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, one UD element was a big deal. Made in Taiwan is nicer. Maybe not as nice as made in Japan, but it's not L glass, neither is it L price. I tell you, these lenses work really good. The 35mm also has a rear element like this, which is nice for dust protection. Nice steel mount, 4 screws, says made in Taiwan, which is better than made in China, per se Malaysia for the most part. And we do have that additional ring, so we can adjust something, a setting on the fly, whether you want to use aperture on here and change your settings or something like that, or you want to use ISO. This one has a clickiness to it. 35 does also. I just don't use it that much. I have believe aperture shutter speed here and ISO on here on this lens, I believe. So I'll probably set it up similar. You've got a automatic focus, manual focus, stabilization on and off, and that there is about it. Very nice, clean looking system. Very anxious to try it out. I'm headed up to New York for a short spell, maybe a couple days, and I'd like to try this out, as 24 can be a little restrictive at times when you're in tight areas with large buildings like New York City. But I want to make it work, see what we get. 35 is probably my favorite walk around prime. Indoors, you know, shooting people if they're in a large group. 24 is better. They do have a 16mm, which I believe has its fair amount of distortion, which you're going to correct in RAW. If you're shooting JPEG, the camera system does it for you. So all really nice stuff. Got a 50mm here also. All three of them f1.8, no stabilization on the 50mm. For the price range, I don't think we're going to get better if you guys can point out who has a mirrorless system with 3 primes like this. They have a 100 or 400, which is in this category. You're not paying a ton for it. This is definitely a daylight lens, not very fast at all, but it has, at least it has decent range. And I know this one is up to par with the 30 megapixels on here. I believe these two are also wide open. That would be f1.8, which is cool stuff. I can't tell. I know these two have rounded blades. I'm unsure about this one. Something for me to figure out later on. I'd love to have my hands on the 100mm RF 100L. Not just yet. Possibly in the future. But for my YouTube videos, I don't need anything more. I'm very happy to have this set up for basic photography. I'm also very happy to have this. Would I get a 16? Oh yeah, in a heartbeat if it was within the budget. It's not. I'd had to stretch out for this, a new computer system, and some projects I'm working on. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's see what it looks like on the body. The body's off on this one here. The 35 is a hair taller. Things look extremely made in Taiwan. Yep, look extremely compatible. Goes on nicely. This one is a hair longer, and it's also a hair beefier. Doesn't make a difference. The image quality is what we're after. All that needs to be tested, but there it is on the EOS R. You guys get an idea of what you're looking at. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you on the next one. And I definitely hope to have you guys some samples, hopefully in a few days. All right, so stay tuned. Bye.